on George. Here we go. And there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Oklahoma City.
And they were fortunate to come out on top in that one, guys. I thought they looked pretty sloppy at times.
Yeah, I thought they held it together at the end, Steve. They did just enough to hang on for that win.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He wants this game played at breakneck pace as much as possible. He was very clear, saying the fast break is going to be our best friend today. There was one other thing he talked to them about. He told them to move with purpose on the perimeter, use screens, and find those open outside shots. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
George Hill, an efficient combo guard. He was acquired by the Pacers in a draft day deal back in 2011. That was the Kawhi Leonard trade, with Leonard, of course, going to the Spurs. It's a trade that benefited both sides. He made 7 out of 8 shots so far here in the first quarter, so exploding out of the gates.
Passes it to Stuckey. It's back to Hill. West setting the pick for Hill. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And I know, Clark, that you know Hill well. George, an Indianapolis native, played collegiately at nearby IUPUI.
And Kevin, going now in his 4th season with the Pacers, exactly the kind of support starter you want as a contending team. He's rock solid, really defends his position well, is steady. I'd like to see him be more aggressive in looking for his own offense.
Here's G. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the shot's good from Nene.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Hill dishes to West. A rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beal's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Outside Hill. West a screen on Pierce. Stuckey kicks to George. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hill drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And that's now 10 points for Hill. Wizards leading by 12. Here's G. 16 points for him. Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
Stuckey kicks it to West. Stuckey setting the pick for West. Hill up top. It's George on the wing. Beal pulls it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's G. And again, Washington with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now here's Stuckey. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's G. Outside Pierce. They double him with George. The 3. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by G. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Chris Copeland comes in for West. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Watson in for Hill. And a new group getting ready. Pacers trail by 21. Watson the pass to Scola. Now Miles. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. 5 to shoot. And here's Watson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You know, Kevin, he's not always looking to put up big numbers, but he's doing a nice job here.
Wizards leading by 19 points. G dishes to Miller. They set the pick. Out to Smith, and there's the 3-second violation.
Let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Andre Miller. He's right around 5 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, you don't want to meet expectations. You want to underpromise and overdeliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
Here is Miles, right now averaging 7 points a game. Outside, George. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
He tries for 3, and again, Washington with the triple.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
Scola sets a screen for George. Right side, Scola. Outside, George. And Copeland kicks to Scola. Can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 22. Here's G. And Washington again with the bucket.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And Indiana shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Watson the pass to George. And he goes in for the dunk.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his first points in this one.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Webster. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Watson dishes to Scola. Feeds to Miles. They set the screen. Here's George. That one a little long.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
G, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just absolute domination in this one for G. He's got 24 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
And G drops them both. And so it's Indiana with it. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Scola kicks to Watson. Scola against Smith. 4 on the clock. Watson gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Watson's got his second basket of the night.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And that one's good by G.
He's been one of their more reliable options to